So like Pokemon, they evolve. So like they start with this little Pokemon.
Charmander become Charmeleon.
Yes, exactly. That's the only Pokemon I know, by the way. So well done. Okay. They have to keep evolving along the way until they become level up.
So that if you are not a Charmeleon or a Charizard in this company, you can be one somewhere else.
I think that's the best part about it, right? Because that growth in you is something that no company can take from you.
Okay. Hi, welcome to our brand new segment. We're calling it
The Work Feed,
where we scroll so you don't have to. From relatable confessions to full-blown rants online, we are going to look at the real questions and stories that you are sharing. Well, today, Gerald, we are looking at something that came from Reddit. Okay, why do people go to Reddit for career advice? I mean, I'm not a Redditor, so explain.
I had just had someone tell me this week that he gets all his career planning tips from Reddit. Yeah, but he did say that it's a little bit gloomy sometimes, and he doesn't know what to think about some of the advice and the tips there.
Because it can become like a full-blown rant. Everybody's just ranting, is it?
Yeah, correct. So it's like a bit of an echo chamber sometimes. So I guess that's why we are doing this, right?
Yes, well, we are doing this because we are going to cut through all that negativity, try to distill it down, and then give out the positive vibes. Okay, let's start. So someone on Reddit said, how bad exactly is the job market right now? This person went on to say, I know it's bad, but how bad is bad? I feel like there are so many job listings, but most of them don't even review your application. Okay, according to the Ministry of Manpower, the citizen unemployment rate is 3.1% as of March 2025. Now, how does this compare? Okay, so MOM says it's comparable to years that are not in recession, that when we are not in recession. So our producer did her homework and then gave me so that I feel smart saying this. But between 2015 to 2019, the range was 2.7% to 3.5%. That's the citizen unemployment rate. So currently we're kind of like in that same range.
So statistically, it's not worse off.
Yes, in terms of numbers. But I think some people feel that it's bad.
Yes.
Okay, so someone in the same thread, Strawman, said it's horrendous. The job market is horrendous. He says, I took a decent job opportunity at first sight after several months of finding. I did not even negotiate. I just took it.
Wow.
What do you hear on the ground?
It feels bad, I feel, because... Anecdotally, I think a lot of times what we read online and what we see on LinkedIn, Reddit and all this, right? Sometimes it could be just a side of what's going on. It may not be the full picture.
Okay.
Right? So I think that there are still sectors that are hiring. Of course, there are some industries that are letting go of people. The big surprise, right, is like digital tech.
Okay, yeah.
It's supposed to be the one that...
Yeah, we heard a lot of retrenchments in there.
Yeah, supposed to be the one that will be hiring more people, but yet we see them, letting go of a lot of people.
Yeah, so is it sector dependent?
I think roughly so, yes.
Okay.
I mean, you look at some of the other industries like social services, education. We just saw that. Announcing more teachers needed.
Right? Needed, yeah.
Yeah. So I think there are opportunities within different sectors.
Yeah, I think also in healthcare as well, nurses. There's a great demand for nurses. Of course, a lot of people are going to say that, guys, you are only mentioning the jobs that that are very, very taxing, very tiring, very high, very, very labor intensive, right? I mean, I know a lot of like nurses who work very long hours, teachers also work very long hours. These kind of jobs, the job market isn't exactly that bad. But I think that, it does sound like if you are considering like your tech sectors, then maybe it looks a bit bad because there are a lot of hires and a lot of fires.
As we talk about tech sector, it might seem like it's a place to shun, but I think there are still opportunities there. I just saw a post the other day about this company that's looking to hire, and it's a tech company in Singapore. They're looking to hire several positions. They're looking to scale up. So I think we just got to keep our options a little bit more open. I know some people might not see themselves as a nurse or as a teacher, right? Then find something that is closer to what you're comfortable to do, or what you're trained to do, or what you're experienced in doing.
So what I like about Reddit is that people actually jump in and give solutions.
Okay, what did they say?
So one person, so they were asking, okay, what else can you do? If people are not giving you, a callback, or they're not reviewing your applications, right? So someone says the best thing you can help yourself is if you're gainfully employed, is to pick up new skills or areas by considering even internal transfers or taking on more responsibilities. I always wonder, like, from a career counselor point of view, is there a guarantee, like, if you upskill yourself, you can find a job?
No lah, there's no guarantee. Come on,
Too naive is it for me?
I mean,
then what is the point of like upskilling?
I think for me, I feel like upskilling is like a posture. It's an attitude of wanting to learn. It doesn't equate to going for a classroom, getting a certificate.
Okay.
I think it's that having that curiosity in you, having that initiative to look out for where can you do better and what can you solve, So upskilling in the workplace could look like you looking for problems to solve, learning how to solve your problems better.
So you mean stack on? Like if with what I'm doing right now, find skills that it's an additional layer on top of what I'm doing. Not like, okay, today I'm doing like, I'm making a podcast, and suddenly all of a sudden I go, I want to go and be a barista. I go and learn how to make coffee, like totally different things. But you are saying that to stack on your skills.
Yeah. I think when you say stack, it reminds me of like if I play Pokemon Go, right?
Okay, I never play Pokemon Go,
okay,
but okay,
I know
sure.
you're not a
Use
gamer,
that example.
So like Pokemon, they evolve.
Okay. That part I know.
So like they start with this little Pokemon.
Charmander become Charmeleon.
Yes, exactly. That's the only Pokemon I know, by the way. So well done. Okay. So we see that Pokemon have to collect some experience points.
Yeah.
Right. And these experience points sometimes can be like fighting certain battles, going to do certain tasks, and then they have to keep evolving along the way until they become level up lah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think
that if you are not a Charmeleon or a Charizard in this company, you can be one somewhere else.
Yeah, I think that's the best part about it, right? Because that growth in you is something that no company can take from you.
Okay.
Right? Even if the company decides to retrench and you're one of the unfortunate ones, then guess what? You're walking away a stronger, more capable person, right? And you're able to bring your value to another place. The challenge is most of us want to remain the Charmander in the company, right? And then just do as little as possible.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't get let go. But if today the X comes down, then we don't know how are we able to sell ourselves to the next company.
Yeah, true.
So I think the point of training here is really to clock more experiences, learning experiences, solving more complex problems, learning to do things faster, more efficient, improve your output, magnify the things that you do at work.
Okay.
That's the point of learning lah.
Okay. Yeah. And I think, like rather than be lured in by the idea that, everyone's talking about AI skills right now, then I also need to go and learn AI, but maybe just get a little bit of learning experience first, get a sense of like what other skills you can grow, and if not in this company, then you can go and take like other courses, right? To get better, so that you are a little bit more marketable, I guess, for the next employer when you are looking for a job in the job market. Okay. Well, if that's something that you can relate as well, do send to us your comments. We are at cnapodcasts@mediacorp.com.sg. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Me Listen, and YouTube, where a video version of this is at.
I'm Gerald.
And I'm Tiffany. Go and be your own Charmander. No, Charmeleon.